mountains to museums, Oklahoma has more. You just have to see them. This is the land of wide open one, where excitement runs rampant in the city of thunder.
All right. Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? What's going on? Um, this is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And okay, so the Hangouts is going to be going away. They say later this year. I don't know when. All right. But for the moment, I just wanted to get a quick live in because I wanted to talk about some stuff, right? And and basically, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was y'all have to excuse me because I'm doing this kind of research and all the rest of that. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about was the Dominican Republic. All right. And I wanted to talk about it and compare and contrast it with the my experience in Brazil. All right. And how what I'm doing is I'm making this contrast with other people's experiences in the Dominican Republic as they come back and write about it. All right. Now, be aware that this is in the eyes of others, right? And I wanted to do this video primarily because I have kind of a question. I mean, I really have some questions when it comes to dealing with these places, given the history of, chattel slavery and things. Now, one of the things that I wanted you to want everybody to understand when we talk about this thing is that in many cases, all right, I want y'all to understand this. In many cases, when we talk about these things, we're not keeping an eye open as to some of the damage that has been done to some of these women here in on these islands and basically in the southern parts of the Americas. So this includes the islands, Brazil, and all the rest of that. The reason why this is significant, all right, or this would be significant, is that we failed to realize the impact such a place has on the female population. All right. And it's something that I don't want us to forget. To make life easier, the female population was told, hey, betray the man. All right. And so you would have to have the wonder, what type of an impact does this have on the female? on the females. I've talked with some of the so-called black women in Brazil only to find out that they regret marrying a Caucasian man. But it was the thing to do. And in a silent way, with their regrets, understand this, in a silent way, with their regrets, at least they will admit with the BAW will not. All right. At least they will admit with the BAW will not. And that's our problem in the US. All right. Now, this thing was going on like gangbusters. And I want y'all to understand this. These situations were going on like gangbusters in the islands. All right. And so we have a few guys. We have a few guys that have gone over to the islands and there is a brother that put something out and I'm gonna read some of it, but I'm gonna put the article on my Facebook page, all right, to the K.I. Jameson in my group, Reluctant Nabi Afro Men. All right, and the reason I'm going to do that is that the article gets into some explicit ways to manage things in the DR when it comes to the women there. All right. And the last thing that I want to do is to just put all the business out there. All right. I don't want to do it like that. All right. What I want to do is to just make us aware that there are some things we should consider. Okay. So let me greet everybody. Bonjour, mes amis, konnichiwa, ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jambo baragani, assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right. Now, there's a couple other things that I wanted to address. All right. Some of the other things that I wanted to address was this: that we as brothers, all right, I want y'all to understand this, that we as brothers, and I'm gonna touch on the issue with Big Poppy, right? We as brothers, I told you, when we go someplace, I don't care what we digging in. I ain't de-policing anyone in this. I will say this. All right. That we as brothers need to do our stuff according to the commandments. All right. Now, in the commandments, we can go and have some fun. I'm gonna put it like that. Y'all know what I mean by have some fun. So we can go and have some fun. We can spend less money to have some fun in a faraway place, meaning less money that we don't have to worry about 18 years of payment extortion by the state. Okay. Now, before one goes and have said fun, all right, we got to be mindful that We have to respect other brothers. And see, this is what the feminist mindset don't teach. This is the female mindset when you don't respect another man. Why? Why is it feminine? The female mindset? Because the black women don't respect other men. They don't respect their husband. Think about it. Anybody that put a pastor in charge of your house don't respect you or the house. All right. So this is where I was getting at. All right. All right. This is what I was getting at. I'm looking, I paused there because I saw a word article. Y'all remember Super Dad, right? And so the sperminator, they called him, right? He just, another black woman, his 50th. See, understand this. And this is why I have a problem with the D police. He has 50. He's in the news. And he has 50 BFIMs. I want y'all to understand this. This man has 50 BFIMs. And these are the same women that will get mad at you about going to the DR. Oh, y'all know what y'all going to do. Well, when you go and meet that doctor, Mr. Sperminate, well, you know what you're going to do. All right. The other place that is popping up as of late is the Philippines. All right. So we are not bound to nobody. You can't be bound to somebody that didn't want you. Understand that. You can't be bound to somebody that didn't want you. And understand, when I say that didn't want you, I mean under your terms. All right. A woman is only repentant when she decides that she is going to be on your terms. All right. It's going to be on your terms. All right. When she understands that you're the man. All right. And that's lost in the United States. All right. That's lost in the United States. And so one of the things that my trip has taught me, one, females tried to rob me. I mean, they didn't try to rob me. They just tried to steal my phone. Well, they thought they were trying to steal my phone. All right. In Copacabana. Right. So I have one that keeps wanting to come back and get with me, but that is the one that asked me to smoke or go out to find some stuff. And here's the odd part. And this should show you what some of the guys are doing here and how we can't, because I mean, Sims go weird places and mess up everything for everybody else. All right. The best we could do is try to repair some of the damage that has been done by the Sims. The the Dominican Republic is going to have a lot of damage done by Sims. All right. A lot of damage done by Sims. All right. And so you got women that are like, okay, there's no hope for anything. And you got dudes going down there, shooting their shot, running their game. All right. And that's what you have. That's what you have there. And really, you can't really fix anything when everybody is sold out on just being destructive. And what I mean by it, I don't mean don't go have fun. Have your fun, but be a little constructive instead of going down there to further destroy everything. All right. And so that's what we need to do. And so I was running across some things where this dude brought up a really nice article. All right. And he was discussing, how to deal with the Dominican women. All right. As I was reading the article, it's kind of how you have to deal with women if you meet them. If you're going to go down and hang in Copacabana, this is the thing that I'm starting to figure out. If you're going to go down and hang in Copacabana, right? If you're not one of them dudes that, that sit up and, do the tree thing, then I wouldn't mess with them women down there. Because as soon as they find out you're a good dude, or as they say, they're going to think you're a sucker. And they ended up being the suckers. They stole my phone case, right? Because they thought they were stealing my phone. And what they didn't understand is I put the case in the sand because my phone was in my drone. I would never lay my phone down. I know better than that. All right. They just didn't think so. All right. Now, the other thing is, it's something that you have to realize. There's good and bad everywhere we go, right? But some of the times it's hard for us to find the good because of the brothers that came before us. And I use the term brothers loosely. All right. I use the term brothers loosely. All right, but some brothers came before us. And they went down there, ruined the image of brotherhood, you know, just ruined that image. Who knows what other damage they did? All right, but does it really matter? I mean, really, does it really matter? No, not really. It really doesn't matter. And this is why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter for the reason that everybody is expecting gain there. All right. And so the level that you want to play is going to be determined by the type of man that you are. All right. If I go down there, I want to see, especially on, I want to see what's really going on because it's the reporter mind in me. It's the researcher mind in me. It's the wondering if it's possible to fix anything in me. I want to see what's going on. Two, I want to see what is the potential for finding a Dominican woman that is worthy of wifing, but on the Hebrew term, meaning that somebody that you wouldn't mind taking care of, right? And then the last thing is, all right, we know they fine. Are they? Think about it. All right. When I use my pictures for Brazil, I use generally what I see about the attractive women. All right. And basically, I look at when I do the pictures in Brazil. All right. Um, I give you the type of women y'all met. Y'all saw what Mimi looked like. y'all saw what the two other women I looked like that, one almost got involved with, but didn't know enough Portuguese, right? And then the other, and then this last one that wanted me to get up in the middle of the night to run out and get some stuff that I wasn't going to do, looked kind of like this. For those of you that are looking, look like the picture that's up now. All right. And so basically, we have to, we have to read and we have to look at these rules and figure out what kind of group we're going to be. One, we have to establish who we are as men. I mean, really, we really have to establish who we are as men. Really. I mean, not that Hotep stuff, not that Hebrew Israelite camp stuff, right? I never wanted to be like Joshua and stuff like that. I considered myself more like the mentality of Abram. What was so him, Isaac, and Jacob? What was the thing? They were able to leave the community, leave everything, and go out and find them a wife elsewhere, not in their community. Abraham left his father's house and said, you know what? I'm going to start my own new thing, right? Because I'm not bowing down to the pressures of society. And basically, that's what was going on. He was like, this is stupid. Our society is worshiping idols. You throw them down in the dirt, their hand breaks. Why are we worshiping things that we made with our hands? That was the thing that made him leave. And now we must ask the same question. Why are we told to worship the BFM who's destroyed more of us than everybody else combined? Why are we trying to build with dudes that don't have a problem with that? Ooh, and worse yet, not only not have the problem, but why are we trying to work and build with dudes that are helping them to promote the genocide of our community? Why? A bunch of whys, right? And so I wanted to read you a little bit something, all right, that this dude was talking about. All right. And basically, hold on. Let me go back to that article. I'm going to put it up like this. So basically, as we break it down, this article, all right, I want y'all to think about something. All right, and these are things that's based on this man's opinions and his experiences. All right, with the Dominican Republic, with the girls in the Dominican Republic. All right. In his article, hold on. I don't want that garbage up here. All right, he said, he says this. Let me go down lower Dominican. All right, he's going to give you the lowdown on the Dominican girls. He was over there for a year and a half. Now, I'm going to tell you the difference between a person, and I want you to understand this. I'm gonna tell you the difference between me, a person that comes back, and a person that actually lives here, that moves here. All right. The person that actually moves here would not be a good source of information for somebody that's visiting, that only wants to visit, but is a good source of information for a frequent visitor that is thinking about staying. And this is why. A person that's lived here for so long may have forgotten what it was when he first got here. And he's going to tell you what game is based on his extensive knowledge. Whereas when I tell people, if you come to Brazil, man, you'll meet a female right away. And they're meeting females right away. Right. And why are they meeting females? Well, because I know what it was, and I knew that had I put effort in it, it wouldn't have taken me a long time. And the guys that came down here, they will tell you that in a matter of days, they met somebody, they're involved with somebody, and the same hangups I had, but mine was a little worse. It was religion based, but the same hangups I had with like just the mentality, they're dealing with that, but maybe in other arenas. It's really difficult when a religion is the linchpin. All right, I'm gonna say that real quick. It's really difficult. Sorry, I'm moving my mic around. Or actually, I'm gonna just do this. It's really difficult when religion is the linchpin. I'm destroying all kinds of stuff now. All right, and so basically, one of the things is we gotta allow for certain things that, and not forget that we're still dealing with women. All right, so let's get back to the DR. All right, so the DR women, they got their let's get a man stuff, and they're trying to get themselves a man. All right, but we gotta look at how this guy breaks it down. Okay, he says in the DR, there are plenty of girls, and remember, this is going to be in my Facebook. Matter of fact, let me do it this way. I'm going to send this to some of the brothers real quick, and you brothers can share it. All right. Marvin, if you're in here, share it in your group. All right. And I'm explaining to you why I'm doing this. Hey, Daniel Porter, you got a lot of people in your groups, and so I want you to share this article. Mm. All right. I'm trying to keep some stuff. Let me see who's in here real quick. Say hey to everybody before I continue. All right, what's up, Youngboy 24? All right, here's the article. I'm gonna put it up like this. All right, I just put it in the Hangout. All right, so y'all can get it that way. All right, what's up, Youngboy 24? What's up, Patriot, Terrence, Judah, David Baldwin, Texas Marine Simplify, man. Wayne King, Michael Duncan, DK Phantom, Trey Manifest, Roddy Benoit, Terrence, pro sense of mind. Hey, in all honesty, if you're going to move to Texas and you're a single man that got your stuff about you, and you had anything to do with the military, the best place to move to is San Antonio. Period. Bar none. Texas is the best place to move to as far as, and this goes out the pro sense of mind. It's the best place to move to in Texas. All right. If you have anything to do with the military, anything to do with the military, you had any kind, you got people working on your behalf in Texas, right? So that if you're asking me, that there it is right there. Ishmael. All right. So, all right. So let me get back to the article now. All right. So you see the physical traits, right? The DR are plenty of girls that wouldn't look out of place in a hip hop party in Atlanta. Curiously, most white Dominican women will have abundant thickness as well in the right places. The mix of genes on the island has produced white girls with onion bodies that stop traffic. All right, and that's basically it. All right, and he said also, if there's a country in the world where women have natural assets, top and bottom, I'd like to know about it. Natural. All right. Big curves are celebrated in the DR. Women wear tight clothes to show off their voluptuous bodies rather than hide them. It's kind of the same way. So you got this culture, and basically, it's like your island natural culture in the Dominican Republic, as you kind of have in Brazil. Learn Spanish. He goes on to say the only Dominican girls who have zero curves are those who are 100% white. I'm talking elite families who immigrated from Spain centuries ago and have stuck to their own ever since. And as you probably guessed by now, skin color varies across the economic scale as well as by region. The darker the girl, the poorer she will be. This is especially true in the capital, Santo Domingo. However, other parts of the island, such as Santiago and Chibao region, people will have Caucasian features regardless of class. If you don't have a thickness for the fixed, hold it. If you don't have a sickness for the thickness, like I do, and you care about girls' faces, let me tell you, the Dominican girls don't have pretty faces like most Colombians do. Well, I haven't been there. From what I've been seeing of Dominican girls, I might disagree. I don't know. I'm a face kind of person, and I rarely see an ugly face on a woman that keeps her body up. Because basically, if she keeps her body healthy, then her face is kind of going to be healthy, unless she just got too old. And a lot of these girls, they might have to deal with a harder life. And so you can see that hardness in the face. But some of the times I see the beauty in that too. I like women that have scars or no scars. It has to do about their the nature of who that woman, the nature of that woman. All right. In general, Dominican girls are outgoing, assertive, and social. They can be aggressive if they like you. You will know about it. Well, ask the brothers that came down here to Brazil that's still calling me. Dude, I'm going back. Yeah, man, she won't stop calling. Ask them. All right. But don't get excited if they call you amor. Uh, querido, querido. All right. Lindo, corazón. All right. People in Latin American countries, especially the Caribbean, are very affectionate, and these are words. These words are so overused that they're meaningless. I beg to differ with him on that. It isn't that the words are overused. It is because they are affectionate, like honey, child, and stuff like that. That is not that it's overused. It means that the significance are polite to the heart, but when they want to take it to that next level, they'll show you. In other words, they'll tell you these words out of politeness. It's like that old Southern belle lady. All right, come on, honey. All right, sit right down there, sweetie. You understand? All right, that's just polite, right? These are women, when we talk about these women right here, the Dominican Republic, because they sound like the Brazilian, and they like you, they're going to be affectionate, very affectionate towards you. If they're not affectionate towards you, they don't really like you. All right. So here he goes. Now, this is the important thing. All right. When he's talking about this, right? The brother is saying that gold digging for these Dominican women are on another level. All right. But it's kind of, you gotta got it in Brazil the same way. All right. Except Brazil is really not. All right. So the people at the hotel, the other hotel. Now, the one that I'm gonna stay at is this one, the one that has the hot tub. I get a hot tub. All right. I'm gonna stay in this one the next time I come down here. All right. Now I paid for a lesser room again, and they bumped me up to this. All right. I paid for a lesser room than the one that I'm in, and they bumped me up to this. Right. And I don't, Terrence Collins, well, with your saying why a lot of Afro men go there, I really don't have a problem with that. But I'm like, come on, man. Can't we try to be more than just that? All right. We got to be more than just about that. Yeah, let's get it if we can. And we can. But we got to be more than just about that. We need to come bringing something better to the community. All right, and that's our problem. We don't go and leave the community better, a little bit better than when we got there. All right, we don't. Let me break it down like this. Let me break it down like this. Oh, let's not forget to get those thumbs up, brothers. While y'all on here, let's not forget to get them thumbs up. All right. All right, let me break this down like this. Here, where I'm at, I went to the other place and I asked a bunch of the, younger cats that I've been speaking with like all last week. Y'all seen pictures of them and stuff, the two women. All right. And I asked them, I said, I'm going back to the United States. Y'all been so cool. I'm going to bring y'all stuff back when I bring everybody else stuff back, right? Jeez, oh, Pete. Hold on. All right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. And so I asked them, what would you like for me to bring back? All right. Now, what they asked for was one wanted a book about our government. Understand this. One wanted a book about our government. Another wanted the book of Enoch. Y'all hear me? 2 books, book of government, book of Enoch. I'm bringing Office Suite software for somebody that I could get cheaply at the PX. All right. Laker t-shirts. A hat. And 2 pair of shoes that I pick out from an outlet. I want y'all to understand that. And 2 flamingo shirts. I want y'all to understand that. Oh, and some headphones. I want y'all to understand this. The reason why I'm doing this, because these cats were so cool to me, right? I want y'all to understand something else too. All right. I want y'all to understand something else too. When we go places, I ain't going to lie. If come on, y'all, we need to do man stuff. If we don't got no women to take care of us in the United States, then we don't need the women in the United States. If we have the resources to leave, hold on. If we have enough resources to leave and say, you know what? I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. All right. If we have enough resources to leave, then we need to bust a move. All right. We need to bust a move. And this is why. We don't need garbage anymore as men. I'm down for that. But I also believe that we should be more where we go than what we've been. And we got a bunch of single mama raised Negroes that is going down there that's putting a very negative light on who we are as a people. All right. And we need to leave that. We need to do something different. We need to get what we get. We need to get satisfied, but we need to leave there with something, a measure of something, so that people feel good about you coming back. People miss you, not just the money, they miss you. All right. And we have so gotten away from that, it's ridiculous. All right. Now, back to what the dude said about they money game, right? He said, you need to be upfront. But I've been saying this already. All right. We need to go down to places as men. Be men, act like men. No, not little simps that want to go down there and chase the cat. No, men. Men understanding that there is more to life than chasing the cat. All right. When I titled this Chasing Happiness in the Dominican Republic, I wasn't merely talking about running around there chasing cat all day. I'm just saying chasing happiness, bringing fulfillment to them as we get fulfillment ourselves. Go down there, look for some fulfillment, and do more than just go down there just to be going down there. Be like, oh yeah, look what I hit. All right, one of the most disturbing things, and I had somebody put them in check real quick, right? But one of the most disturbing things that I've seen is in one of the groups where I put my videos up, but I stay in the group to put my videos up. And some of the time, some other people put up some enlightening things, right? Is the group consists of just booty pics, right? If it wasn't for me and a couple of other guys, that'd be it, right? They talking about leaving the matrix, let's go somewhere else. But why are you going? Right? Why you're going? What is the message? Why are you going? I had to explain that to somebody. They told me that my videos is like little deeper than that group wanted to go. And I was like, dude, you need to go deep so people can understand that there's a reason why dudes are frustrated. And my videos break that down. We sick and tired of the crap that we got here. All right. And so he was telling them that these women hustle money. Money hustle is on fleek, as they say. Right? And I said, you have to understand the head job that they've done on these women where they never picked good dudes. The other thing we got to watch out for is the nature of the men that they are talking to. In other words, the first thing that come out of our mouth, and this is the other thing I didn't agree with the dude on. And this is one of the things that disgusts me about dudes that travel. He said some of these girls have boyfriends. So you need to be discreet and slip them a card. So here's my question. Why are you traveling somewhere to mess with somebody else's woman? Ain't this how this slavery thing started? And that's the main thing that upset me about this dude's article. I was like, wait a minute, what kind of crap is that? What kind of men are we going to be? I'm like, man, these some beautiful, fine women. Go down there, get what you get, but make sure she's single. Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't want nobody doing that to you. You know, the reason why the BFM is so unworthy and untrustworthy is that they know and understand that they can get a step anytime they want to be with another man's woman, and the simp won't think twice about it. You understand? The simp won't think twice about it. No, the woman got married under every paper and everything document, everything that says he shouldn't touch that woman. And dude was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna hit that because it looked so good." And this is our problem. This is our biggest problem, brothers. Hold on. There we go. All right. So I wanted to give you an example of something. All right. I wanted to show you my quarters, my room. All right. This is my room. This is not, hold on, let me do it like this. See if you can really see it. This is not the room I paid for. This is the room they gave me. All right. This is not the room I paid for. This is the room they gave me. Now, I want to break something else down to you. Why they gave me this room, I don't know. All right. Because it ain't the one I paid for. Really, I wanted the smaller room. But, I'm not going to look at gift forcing them out. All right. That ain't me. All right. I wanted the smaller room that have the bathtub. So here, they don't have like regular bathtubs. All right. See if I could do that justice. Bruford Clee justice. All right. So this is, all right, y'all feel me? All right. I'm trying to make a short point here. Okay, here we go. All right, shower and my personal sauna. I won't lose 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Lose the video. All right. All right, I wanted to show you that before I got back to the article. All right. And one of the reasons I wanted to show you that is I didn't pay for this. They were just nice to me, but then I was not. I'm always nice to them, but I'm always nice to them because they're always nice to me. I couldn't tell you who was nice first, but you had couple of nice people hook up and like, oh wow, this person is nice, and so I do stuff for people here now. Even with the other brothers that came down here, because my impact was such that um, I had favor with people, it gave them favor with people to an extent. You understand? And I don't know why, as Afro men, we cannot understand how important leaving a positive legacy can be. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, yeah. Okay. Wonder what's up with my stuff. Okay. But y'all can still hear me. All right. So Basically, I'm just basically trying to be heard. All right. So as we look at this stuff now, all right, as we start to evaluate, let's get back to, all right, let's get back to what he was saying. So I was not in agreement for all the stuff he was doing. All right. I wasn't down for all of that. All right. But I was down to, and when he was saying that these women here, all right, they bringing it. He wasn't lying. They bringing it. All right. The women are different in that they take. I mean, and you'll see it in Brazil. You'll see it everywhere outside of the United States, where women are able to command or demand, or however you want to put it, their finances and everything, because at the end of the day, when you're looking at them, they are coming at you to let you know that yeah, we come like this, and we're going to give you our all. But when we give you our all, we're giving it to you because we want you to take care of us, at least for the night, for the day, for the month. Some of them have dudes sending money back and forth. Um, and they're using the money that the dudes are sending back and forth to take care of their boyfriends. All right. Now, this ought to tell you this, how sad this is, right? And that's not the only thing that's sad. All right. That's not the only thing that's sad. The other thing that's sad about all of this is that these women that do that, they don't ever think, well, you know what? Why am I with the guy that I have to get the other guy to support? Unless that other guy just really don't want anything but just that woman for a night. Or he think, it's just the regular games that they run. Games people play. All right, and they play them games. All right. So as he was going into his spiel, but as he was going into his spiel, the brother, right? You got to understand something. There is a desperation with these women. All right, there's a desperation with these women that nothing is out of bounds for them. All right. And the Caucasian male has been having his way and having a fun shit digging me do, because he goes down there, sells them a dream. They don't really desire him. But at the end of the day, right, he's funding them. All right, he's funding them. All right. They are desperate for saving. And we can't do that because we can't change their minds. But we could go down there, maybe we could go down there and do some stuff for children. Maybe we can help other brothers that's there that live there do some stuff for children, but do something to leave an impact, right? And so the dude continues with his audio. He says gold digging is different, is on a different level in the DR. The name of the guy, hold on, is he calls himself El Conquistador. All right, he calls himself El Conquistador. All right, so that's his name. And how very appropriate. All right. He's been to Colombia and all the rest of the stuff, you know. So let's do the money request. All right, and then I'm gonna start one now. All right. He goes, gold digging is on a different level in the DR. It's an art form. The really pretty Dominican girls never work, but they still live great lifestyles. Work out, work it out for yourself. All right. It's not unheard of for a nine to have two or three different guys funding. And that's the other thing I hate. We need to get rid of this 9, 10, this kind of scale. A woman is either beautiful or she's not. Period. There is not and because beauty is subjective, right? Then a numbering system don't mean crap. Because what might be a 5 to you might be a 10 to me. Y'all like, how can that happen? All right. All right. Her body may not be all the way there, but I like her face. Or she has certain assets that I like better than others. All right. Or I'm like her attitude, and her attitude goes further. You see what I mean? All right. So he goes into like they're funding lifestyles and stuff. These girls are using the money for plastic surgery and all the rest of that stuff. So that's our other thing. We need to keep it natural, stay natural. He says what these women do is they secure commitment and extract resources out of as many men as possible. All right. So he says Dominican girls have insane girl games. So this is what now that people are letting the cat out the bag. All right. So you could be aware of this if you want to go down there. The women have nothing. So the only way they've ever gotten anything since they were little girls was by manipulating men. Manipulating men. So they're using femininity at least to manipulate men into men wanting to give them money, thinking that it's going to be on them. But no, they it's for them and their dude. And this is why we have to be wary. Because some of these women have dudes, right? And you don't want to be using the woman, you don't want to be that person that the dude is using to fund his and her lifestyle. He says the line between pro and semi-pro is razor thin in the Dominican Republic. And he says girls vehemently deny that they are streetwalkers, but will ask for money. He says it's not a case of if you will get asked for money, it is how soon and how much. He says you can largely avoid money requests by dating upper class girls. He says use Tinder, online resources. All right. Stay in upper class areas. They gave upscale malls, out in the high end bar. He says limit. Now this is something I always do. Always put a limit on what I do, and that is what I feel like doing. That's my limit. I will do for you what I feel like doing, and that's going to be based on whatever. But it's not going to. I'm not going to pay your rent, this, that, and the other, or whatever. I will do what I want to so that we can have fun together. If it turns out to be more than that, then things will get better. All right. But I'm not taking care of nobody. I'm not buying phones and paying phone bills. I'm not paying your bills. All right, so that you and your man can live off me. Not going to happen. All right. So he says set up a couple of dates, right? And in these kind of situations, it's like the United States. There's no one woman thing. There was a reason that we were supposed to have more than one woman. And that one of the main reasons was that the possibility of one flaking out is now diminished when she knows that she's not your only option. And so that's why I'm really, really, really upfront. Like I could talk to whomever I want. Black women in the United States be getting mad. I'll be like, oh well, get mad by yourself. And I don't even want to bother with them. They keep calling me. Some keep calling me, interrupting me from stuff that's more important than them, which is everything. And I was like, no, you wanted to be alone because you wanted control over me, and I wasn't giving it. All right. Oh, all right. What's up? Takeover. What's up, Roland? Did I get you? Prime time. What's going on? What's going on, Michael Duncan? Ah, what's up, Backwoods Rider? Yeah, Pro Sense, you hit the nail on the head. He says, yes, if you have the resources, you can leave, but also need to know how and have the money to follow you, right? Right. And so, rolling handy about what you're saying that the travel groups promote. Right. I'm against that. I'm all about going, having fun, partying, and all the rest of that stuff that y'all like to do. Right. Me, yeah. If I meet me a fine woman, I'm down for that. But I'm going to do little more than just go there to meet a woman. All right. Because to me, life is more than that. I think we should be about more than just going down there to see what we can get. All right. Leave something there, especially if we plan on coming back. Yeah, Moscow and Germany. Yep. Take over 08. Hey, what's up, Tony Isaac? All right. And so yeah. And so this is, oh man, I get to say it today. Hey, what's up, Lord Vader? What's going on, man? All right. And so yeah, so this is an issue. This is one of my greatest issues that I have with travel groups, with these travel inboxes on Facebook. And I'm like, yeah, let's have fun. Let's do our stuff, right? Let's do us, but let's leave something better than how we got there. He says, there's a common question test. Why are you in the Dominican Republic? Why don't you have a car? Why don't you have kids? Why don't you who do you live with? All right. So those are questions he said you'll get asked. All right. My thing is be honest. Whoever's with you after honesty, then that's the one that's for you for that time. All right. He says, don't sell a dream unless you're getting ready, unless you're prepared to make that dream. We need to stop lying. All right. Let's be about integrity, be about fun, be about having a good time, but not being about lying to get it. Get that game mess, swag mess out of here, right? That swag and game mess was stuff that wanted to make excuses for why black women love thugs so much. All right, we need to throw that book out. All right, it needs to hit the wall along with the B film. All right. In the DR, he says you're going to need to learn some Spanish. All right. Now, here's the thing: Dominican Cupid or Latin American Cupid are stable online games for the DR, right? I don't know if that's true. I have a problem when people start promoting paid these dating sites that you have to pay for. All right. I don't know if some of you all are familiar with these dating sites. All right. But these things don't make money off of commercials. They make money off of subscriptions. All right. And many times these things are wicked. So I tried one of these Latin Cupid or Brazilian Cupid and stuff like that. Right. And I did to do a report to see if it worked well. And with these Cupid, they're all owned by a Caucasian company. All right. Let's get that out the way. Two, it's subscription based. Let's get that out the way. Sooner or later, they're going to ask you for your passport number and other kind of stuff. Your passport is so vitally important that it's like asking you for your social security number. When you go to other countries, if you have the person's passport number, you could get credit cards, run up bills and stuff, especially American passport. And then you go to the country and you wonder why you in jail talking about you made this bill. You be like, but this is my first time here. And you're in jail long enough for them, it take for them to see if you have a stamp on your passport. All right. And so this is basically it. He talks about the nightlife. All right. And basically you just got to be careful on the nightlife. All right. You got to be real careful with the nightlife. All right. And so this is basically what he has in this article. So basically, y'all can take a look at it because I sent the link. But it's kind of like not all that I wanted to address. All right. Some of the things that other things that I wanted to address is this. All right. Always wanted us to be about something more. All right. I mean, put it to you this way. Brother Steve might have outsmarted them. Google decides to act a fool. Can y'all hear me? All right, Google is acting a fool, but fortunately, y'all should be able to hear me a little bit. Hold on for a second. All right. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. All right. So I mean, this is the thing, right? Brothers, we need to look out and look into getting our own Yahweh. All right. All
All
right.
right.
Wow. I think Google just fixed my stuff. Oh well. Hope y'all can hear me. Y'all got my heat miser froze. All right. All right. So here's the thing. So if you're going down to the Dominican Republic, the things that we have for us, the thing that we have going for us, if we're going down there anyway, we have a little bit of change, right? What we need to do is figure out what exchange rates are, all right? Know how our money works there, right? Know the best way to get more money if you need it. All right. Um, for those of you that's been in the military and have USAA, this is what I can tell you. and this is from my personal experience, that if you have USAA, understand me, if you have USAA as your bank, right? I don't know how many transactions because I haven't used a lot, but if you need money, you could go to an ATM machine and they will refund your money. Hey, what's up, Universal Black? All right, they will refund the ATM fees, but you have to make sure it is a regular bank ATM teller. All right, not the credit card one. All right, understand this. Make sure it's the one with the banks on it. So understand what the banks are. So make sure it's a bank credit card teller machine and not the credit card teller machine. All right. We need to know how our money works in places when we go. All right. The reason why I do stuff for people in Brazil, because it's cheaper for me to do something big in the United States and bring it here than here. All right. I've been the NGO up with routers and all the rest of that stuff. One, because they needed it, but two, because it was easy for what they need. I can go online, get what they need, and make it work for them. All right, you understand? All right. In the Dominican, what we can do there probably can go a long way. All right. We can, I mean, in other words, we could go and be a different kind of brothers, be different kind of brothers, make our presence felt, have our little fun, you know, do our little thing, be like, it's our thing. We do what we want to do. All right. Um, we don't worry about D police, right? They get kicked to the curb. All right, we just got to be brothers that's going to go and be about more than what a lot of these other dudes have been doing when they've been going down there. You know, kind of make a name for ourselves. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, he saw me for more than just okay." All right, and that's the impact you want to leave. You want to be that brother that go down there and see them for being women that you want to hit, but you know, you see them as women. You know, I mean, it's really that simple. You see them as women you want to get with, right? And believe me, these in these countries, these are women that have that feminine vibe, feminine. All right, they want to be recognized as beautiful women worth your time. All right, that's why they do what they do. That's why they dress the way they dress in these countries. All right, see, there is no shame in femininity with them. They like that feminine stuff. They like being feminine. It's the U.S. women that have a problem with all that stuff. What femininity? Who needs that? I'm a man. Whatever man can do, right? And so now they're mad because we walking away saying the same thing they were saying a minute ago. Who needs that? All right. I mean, these women, all right, the women in the DR, all right, the women in the DR, and let's look at the regular ones, right? The regular women in the DR, right? They're on a lot of these dating sites for the DR and stuff like that. I tell you what I would go back to if I was you all. I would go back to Tag, and this is why. It's free. We know that Tag is just straight up for free. All right, straight up free, right? There's no hidden cost unless you want to do all that special stuff you could do on there, and I don't have a problem with that. All right, but it is straight up free. All right, so we don't need the rest of the garbage that's out there. All right, just get the free thing, right? And here's the thing about it, these guys that's pushing you to Tinder, and this is what made me suspect about the article when I got down to uh, the Tinder and all these pay things you have to pay for. All right, I'm like, why is somebody pushing stuff? They're trying to tell you about the women, this, that, and the other. Why are they pushing things you have to pay for? You know, you're telling me, man, I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. But yet you're pushing other country. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on. A lot of these guys, what's happening is they will push Tinder, and if they can prove that they got that you click the link from their site because he puts the links on his site. So you click the link and signed up, he gets paid. And that's my problem with a lot of this stuff, right? Everybody is using the Afro man to make money. And they're trying to make money off of off of a bad situation, right? We always have as a problem this, that the melanated woman, the B femme, will always choose to live and raise a child up in these kind of conditions. I want you to understand it. Before she chooses a good man, she would rather have the thug's child, all right, and she's not ready to leave those conditions until she gets old. Period. She's not ready to leave her condition until she gets old. She has been so convinced that she can just do whatever she wants. All right. She goes and get these college degrees and stuff like that. And then she gets old and she wears out her usefulness. She doesn't produce children anymore and she becomes the new slave. Period. And these women don't realize it. They are becoming the new slaves, while they themselves are enslaving others. This is how that works. So the women keep robbing the men of their money, right? So the men feel like they have to work harder, but if he gets with her, sign a marriage license or anything like that, she gets to tell him what to do. If he don't do it, she divorce him, take half his stuff, the children. He pays alimony, child support. She, on the other hand, still has to work. So she's working all her life and at the same time she has created an enemy, maybe of her children. She's at least going to create an enemy, try to create an enemy between the man and his seed. All right. And at the end of the day, even if she ends up like this, she will still prefer, prefer this lifestyle over being with a decent man. And that's sad. You can't get more sadder than that. Oh, yes, you can. After she brings the children into this mess, then she wants to blame, well, there's no good men out there. Whereas she chose the thug that couldn't lift her out of that situation over the man that could. And this is how else she chooses him. She chooses him by not wanting to listen to the man that wants to lift her out of the situation. You know, hey, USMC vet, Semper Fi, man. All right. Hey, what's up, Backwoods Rider? All right. They will choose this situation over a good man anytime. Why? And that's the magic question. Why? All right. At the end of the day, this guy was talking about their face is not as good looking as the Colombians. That's because he's predisposed to makeup. But I like the natural looking faces, period. I like natural looking women, period. I like the round the way girl, period. All right. Here's the thing. We need to get our money right. We need to learn a little. I wish Mecca Dawn to be up in here. I'm gonna have to do another thing, another picture, right? Another thing with Mecca Dawn when I get back. Need to talk to her, right? But if you have USAA, for those of you that were in the military, if you have USAA as your bank, it's best just to carry your debit card and withdraw the money because USAA will give you the exchange. And so basically this is what's going on. Withdraw the money in hundreds of dollars. All right. So what ends up happening is if you withdraw the money in hundreds of dollars, right? All right, and or just see what the rate is for whatever they use. All right, see what the rate is, but get it from the machine. USAA will refund you those ATM charges, but make sure you don't do it no more than 5 times. I think you get 5 withdrawals. All right, make sure it's a bank teller machine, not one of those credit card machines. You don't want it to be a credit card machine. All right. Now, here's the other thing. Watch what you drink, right? And start buying your stuff from the stores. Even here, in the refrigerator, the stuff that's in the refrigerator is stuff that I bought for myself. One, because they put the little teeny tiny stuff in there, and I want to drink like more water than that little teeny tiny piece of water they got there. All right. 2, all right, we want to make a positive impact, even if it's at the hotel. All right. Like I said, I showed you this room with a sauna. So in the morning, right now, I go turn the sauna on. Y'all saw it. Hop in there, put some heat on my back. All right. I get in the jet stream tub and stuff like that. Understand? And I was going to have that anyway, but here's the thing. In this hotel, I was nice to people and they're nice to me back. All right, they're going to be sad to see me go. Not really sad, but they're going to be happy when I come back. And that's how we should be. We should do things in such a way that people are happy when we show back up. All right? And that's basically it. All right. We don't have to do everything that I do, but we just be polite. Let's start living by those rules and the commandments. Like, don't mess with other people's woman. All right. If the woman says she has a man, immediately make her off limits and tell her how to do. I mean, be polite. Out of respect for your man and you and your relationship, I do not mess with other men's women. Now, what you don't know is that might go well for you for the any other woman that hears that. And it'll keep the riffraff out from radaring you, thinking that she's going to make the money for her dude to survive. That's on him. She picked him. It isn't our job to help a woman that has a man to make money off of us so that they could do whatever they do. That's his job. Period. All right. So basically, this is my thing, right? The brothers are chasing happiness. They're trying to find some joy somewhere. Many of us are finding it overseas or in other countries, even if we didn't have to go overseas. All right. The Dominican Republic is a spot. And the irony is that there's a price drop. Here's the thing. If you want to go to the Dominican Republic and the Philippines, next month, you should try to go next month or beginning of August. Come September, you should, when we have hurricane season, guess where it goes through first? All right. So I want y'all to understand this, right? So we got to look at weather patterns and all that. All that is included in all of this. All right. And we need to have some standards about ourselves, some real man standards, stuff that men are supposed to do. Like, don't mess with other men's women. All right. When you shoot your game, make sure it's honest game. All right. Talk about what you could do if you do it, if you can do it. All right. Don't offer the world that you can't give. Don't be like, baby, I'm looking for a wife and you look like you could be her. If in your mind you're like, I'm just hitting that this night. No, we got to be about some standards. We need to stop having the mentality of women when we go places. Period. And I'm sick and tired of that. We need to drop that. We need to get rid of that with immensely. I was threatened on YouTube by this dude today, talking about he'll play my plane ticket. First of all, it's a faceless dude who keep coming and trolling my YouTube channel. Because I know it, because I keep blocking him and he keeps showing up. So what he does is he makes another channel After I block him, he makes another thing. And then what he does is, what was this? What was his name? There's a couple of people I had to get rid of because they come in like they're talking about some stuff and the tech, and that turned out to be, I think, like a Caucasian dude. All right, so I'm like, why you on my feed? Right? I thought he was going to add something to the thing, right? Nope. And that thing, I forget his name. But what ended up happening is I blocked him. I reported his behind, right? Because I don't have time for the mess. Let me see if I can pull him up over here. I really don't have time for the mess. And this is the stuff that I'm talking about. These B films got these little weak-minded dudes all riled up to attack another man for telling the truth. Because, you know, in the Stasis Unitas, you're not allowed to be the guy that tells the truth, especially when it's critiquing the black woman. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find them. Christ the Messiah. This dude keeps showing up on my stuff. I keep blocking him, and then he comes back. Oh man, that just cracked me up. He comes back again. Be like, I thought I got rid of him. He came back. He rose from the dead. All right. All right. And so this is what we have, right? We have a lot of people coming in here trying to act like they support men doing right, right? But there's they are still trying to support the wickedness that all right. All right, so basically, we got to be real about something. We are as welcome as far as our money and our means take us. All right. Now let me break that down and tell you what I mean by that. One of the things that was said about us is we can't take care of nothing because we don't have the money, the means. If we get money, we too scared to leave the neighborhood. All right. And us brothers are showing this to be, well, a bold-faced lie because they see us coming, going places, right? So I know we have to be extra aware, right, of places, but it still shouldn't stop us from traveling there. It just means that maybe we should understand any kind of beef people would have if we come over there flaunting our money, screwing their women and leaving. All right. While their women are trying to screw us over. Right? You see, the Caucasians have no problem. We shouldn't have no problem either. We should be aware. It is dangerous for Afro folks, but it's less dangerous for people that go down there, learn a little bit of the language, and try to bring something more or leave something there more than what you came with. Like being nice to the people at the hotel thing, not treating the people that serve you like serfs, but treating them with dignity and respect. Have some conversations about what's going on and let people talk. But be knowledgeable that you can talk yourself. You see what I'm saying? Simps are going down there and making us look bad. But simps have been doing that. All right? We have to be different from them. They got to understand that there's more than one group of men that's coming down there, more than one type of Afro man that's going down there. They got to understand that. All right. Once they understand that, oh, it'll be all good. Believe me. All right. So y'all, what time is it? Oh, it's 11. I'm about to buzz on out. I'll holler at y'all later. This was a little longer than I intended, but y'all know what time it is. All right. Let's do our thing. Well, I'm going to stay a little longer. Guess who just popped up? Hey, what's up, Bertha? Got some stuff for you. Hold on. I got to show you. Hold on, Bertha. Always got to hold the horses for Bertha. Always got to hold the horses for Bertha. We don't get grace with her presence too often. And it's a blessing when she shows up. Her and Mecca. And that's who we need to speak with too, Mecca. Now, Mecca kind of told me some stuff that's been going on too. Oh. Oh, a good God. My back, and then my back. Oh, my back is killing me. Oh. Y'all would be surprised that all right, so let me do this like this. All right. All right, people. All right, so Bertha, I got this for you. Now, you might not know what these are. I'm gonna open one up. Ain't that tight? So you can put stuff in it and you can look at yourself. So I'm gonna give you one of each. Now, hey y'all, I got a soft spot because Bertha be helping this channel out big time. If she never does another thing, she's done enough already. So I when I come over here, I always like to. All right, so tell me what feet you want. Keychains. You gonna get it all. I got these. These are magnets. All right, and to the brothers that's been donating to the channel, I'm gonna try to send these out as many as I can. I'm gonna start with the highest donors all the way down to the lowest donors until they're gone. Of course, I'm keeping some from my refrigerator. All right, these are magnets, keychains. All right, so this is for everybody that's been helping the channel. All right. And I think I got enough to give everybody that's been donating because it ain't really been that much, that many. And I know some people can. And then people that's been sharing my video a lot, that goes in there too. Like Daniel Porter, there's another person. I told him to send me the address because I look on Facebook, man. They got Kid Jackson. All right. So Bertha, I'm gonna get you're gonna get one of everything I got. When just tell me if you like the magnets. All right. These things are magnets. I'm gonna keep the football stadium because I don't know how you feeling about the soccer stadium. That's a big thing for the brothers, but maybe not the women. All right, got this. This one's pretty tight. All right. So you tell me. So you let me know something, Bertha. If any one of these things really pop your eyes, like the ones with the color in it. So I'm gonna give you. You're going to get 2 mirrors. Oh, this is tight too. See this? It's a bottle opener, fingernail clipper, and a file and a keychain. So you're gonna get one of these. All right. The general thing of their favela. Let's see. The Brazil one. So you let me know what 2 of these magnets you want. Got this one. The little one. Dang, I cleaned house. The everyone. Medicana, the famous soccer stadium. So I got a few of these. All right. So you let me know, Bertha. Oh, those are just some pictures from women in the DR. Oh, you can't see? Mm. Now that I messed everything up. All right. So we gotta make it so Bertha can see me. Oh, I don't know what I just did. What I just did. Let me figure out how I did what I just did. All right, now I got too much going on. But oh dang, and the mic is way back here. Wait a minute. Ah, okay. I got side buttons that when you press them, they do all kind of ignorant stuff. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I got side. Okay. Yeah. And so yes, it's very interesting, very, very interesting, right? Oh, I know. Oh, I know you can't see me. Because I wanted y'all to see the pictures. Oh, you mean when I was showing you the magnets? Hold on, I might have did that wrong. I was trying to show you the magnets and all the stuff that I had, not necessarily show you me. Were y'all able to hear me though? I'm guessing you were able to hear me but not see me. Yeah, I got. It wasn't that. Yeah. Okay, let me try this one more again. I'm not going to have y'all see me because I'm laying down. I'm doing the lazy version of this. Okay, hold on. Let me see. All right. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Can y'all see now? Can you see now? All right, there's one. Can y'all see this? All right. So for Bertha, I'm going to get one of these and one of these. Right. And so with these are their little mirrors. All right. Gotta be careful. You push this little thing in, and it opens. All right. You can put all kind of stuff in here. Just don't put all kind of stuff in here. All right. To the rest of the brothers that's been helping out the channel, I told y'all about the t-shirts. All right, this thing is tight. I like these. All right, these are fingernail clippers. That's a keychain. A bottle opener, and a fingernail file. So I'm giving you one of these. And since you love it, what some of the magnets look like. I'm going to shoot you some of these glass ones. They're magnets. All right. I got the keychains of the feet. Some be shooting that out to some of the brethren. All right. I got Brazilian keychains. All right. Other magnets. The colorful ones. The shiny ones. The flat ones. Other keychains. All right, so for all of you that donated, if you want one of these things, don't forget, like I said before, just send me your address and put address. All right, the ones that's been sharing my videos a lot already told you, send me your address. All right. Let's see. So I got a lot of stuff. I might pick some more stuff up tomorrow, but I think I got enough to send a lot of people. I think I can cover all the donors with what I got. So I can cover all the donors with what I got. I mean, there was a few sharers, and that was very, very important. And they were sharing like mad. So all the donors, and for those that wish to, any amount to do, but remember you take care of yourself and family first. But keep in mind, I'm giving stuff to people that share the videos a lot because I can see it on Facebook. Right, I get messages to those that have shared. All right, and so that is just as important as donations, right? Because that means the word is getting out. All right, that means the word is getting out. All right, and so I know it always is to you. I ain't never got a complaint. Although some of the times I think I should because I be guessing. Some of the stuff I be sending. All right. So anyway. Anyway, right? That's what we need to do. We need to be about something. All right. We need to go have our fun. Yes, have a bunch of it. Right. But there's still a standard to having fun. Right. Even when we play free for all 31 or 21, 33 or 21, whatever you call it in whatever city you in, there are some rules. There are still fouls. Now, granted, bones have to be broken for the foul to be legit and blood has to be seen, but you still can call a foul. And you're left up to the honor system. Your arm hanging down and broken in 3 places, you get to call a foul in 21. All right. Right. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're one. Yeah, that's why I've been told you to send me the address. Not here, dude. Send it to my email. Hey, David, send it to take your address off of here. You know this is public. Delete your address off of here. Send it to my email. I'll delete it. Dude, what you doing? Okay, good. Man, what you doing? Show enough a good way to get unwanted people coming to your house. Hey, David, send it to, you got the email. All right, for all of y'all that send your address, for all the donors that donated anything, that sent your address, send it to, in the whatchamacallit box, right? In the, I can't even think of what it's called. Subject box. In the subject box, right? In the subject box, I want you to put donation address. And even if you just shared the video, right? And I told you to put your address up there for sharing the videos, right? The ones that I've seen, there's David Bowman, there is Kid Jackson, Daniel Porter. Those are the main 3 that I see all the time sharing the video. I told y'all, put your address and put donation also. And I need those words, donation and address, so that I can go back and find, because I get a lot of emails. And some of the times I need to put something up in the thing to link all the addresses together, right? So when you do that, I'll be able to find it. When you put subject matter, address, or donation. All right. And so I count, because you're donating, when you're sharing the videos, you're donating to the growth of the community and the knowledge and discussion over topics that we should be discussing. All right. I got too much going on now. All right. So that's basically it. All right. Yeah. When I ask y'all to send stuff, I mean, send it to my email. Y'all don't put stuff in here. People be looking all up in your grill. Yeah, Bertha, they put me. All right. So this is what happened today. I thought I was supposed to leave today. I'm supposed to leave tomorrow. So I went back to Travelocity, re-rented a room here, and they put me in the same upgraded room. Now, when I rented here, I had a room with the bathtub with the jets, right? But they upgraded me to the master suite or the business suite. because they like me like that. No, it's like you're nice to people. People want to do nice things for you within their ability. So it wasn't like I paid for a Rudy Poop room and I got this. Yeah, I paid for the room right under this, so they bumped it up. Like when I leave Brazil, I noticed that they put me on really good seats when I go through the thing. But what I did was when I was handing out soccer balls in the airport, since I always fly out through United and I see them people work, and when I had an issue in Brazil, only in Brazil, I could go to the United people, right? They have an office and speak to a person, right? And so when I had extra balls, I would give them to all the people that had children. I would give them a ball. I just thought, and I was just doing it because I just had extra, right? Next thing you know, I was like, man, how did I get this seat? I know if first class was empty, I'd probably be up sitting in there. All right. As a matter of fact, on the flight, I was sitting in first class. All right. And so there it is. Right. Some of the times when you're nice to people, nice stuff happen. And we want to share that where we go. As brothers, just be nice to people. All right. Except if they really don't deserve it. To let that sourpuss be a sourpuss. But be nice to people. Show love, and then they'll start showing it back because we did it first. But if they're not worthy, we don't do crap for people that aren't worthy of it. And that's the truth. All right. So now my voice is about gone. So I'm gonna start to shut this down. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. My donation link is in the description box. All right. Don't donate if you don't have it. All right. If you want stuff that I got, just share the videos. I can look on Facebook. I can see who's sharing the videos. All right. So just share the videos. That it's really that simple. Some of the time it don't take giving a lot of money, although it helps. Anybody out there got $1 million? No, it helps. But when you share the videos, that helps too. It helps as much as donating. All right. So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace, love, and soul. And man, I hope y'all got something out of this. All right. We gotta be better people, y'all. We gotta be better men. We gotta be better men. Let's get what we get, because we got needs too, right? So let's fulfill our needs, but let's be good men about it too. Let's bring more to the table than, I just want to, Man, what's up, Rhonda Lee? Man, you kind of late, man. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true, man. But I'm about to buzz out, dude. So I'll holler at you everyone later, right? But yeah, we got to be better men. All right, so let's do that. One, we don't mess with other men's women. Two, let's make things better. Let's leave things better than what we got it. So you go down there, if we go anywhere, we start messing with somebody, and if they show themselves to be worthy, let's leave them. I mean, more than that, yeah, I hit that. No, 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 no. Let's not roll out like that. All right. Because you don't know. That might develop into something. Might not turn into serious. It might be somebody you could talk to and wake them up. It might be these females might listen to you if you give them hope, real hope, not that false mess. All right. If you give them hope that there's a good reason to change behavior and change the way you think about people, life, yourself and your prospects. All right. So with all that said, y'all, I'm out. Peace, love, and soul. And I'll holler at y'all later.